We ask questions about the clause of this rescue contract that keeps people from making negative remarks about the shelter. Now the city is changing the contract. It started with a photo of this injured dog. The vet says he suffered from a traumatic injury with a displaced hip. Some rescue groups were angry that he went 2 weeks with no treatment at the shelter.
That dog was obviously in pain for the 13 days that it laid in the shelter until somebody became aware of the situation and rescued the dog.
According to an internal police investigation, there was no wrongdoing by the shelter.
It is not a hospital. Unfortunately, Odessa Animal Control cannot treat animals. Our animal control officers saw the dog, brought the dog in, and gave it an opportunity to be adopted by a loving family.
Today, the city says it will consider the possibility of hiring a staff veterinarian. In our investigation, we discovered that the OAC agreement rescue groups signed to take animals contained language that discouraged people from speaking out about the shelter. Language like this, quote, "Nor will any member of the group make disparaging remarks verbally or in writing about City of Odessa Animal Control. In the event that this agreement is violated, no further animals will be released to the rescue group." Our legal expert said the language could violate First Amendment rights. City Manager Richard Morton says the contract is legal and, quote, "The language was put into the agreement originally due to groups claiming to work in partnership with the city and then subsequently working against the city. Now that language will change.
The decision was made today to reevaluate some of the wording in the agreement.
One other thing will change. A state-mandated advisory committee will be created to ensure the shelter meets state requirements. As of today, the city was in violation of state law.
There is not a current committee. It is currently being formed.
The committee will meet 3 times a year with a veterinarian, county or city official, a person who works at the shelter, and a rep from an animal welfare organization. Now, there have been some complaints about the shelter. Today, CBS 7 received documents that show it passed state inspections for the past 2 years. In the newsroom, I'm Matt Rist, CBS 7 News.